Hey everybody, this is Troy over at Uncomfortable Truths. Thanks for checking me out. So today we've got to talk about what's going on with Alex Jones because things have gotten so bad that Alex Jones went on the Hodge Twins podcast, a couple of super conservative guys, to talk about how horrible of a job Trump is doing and how he is letting the entire country down. Meanwhile, we have Melania Trump who's going out, and she is going to remind people that her husband has refused to prosecute people that were on Epstein's island. Guys, you can't make it up. Things are literally so bad that we have Donald Trump's wife out there saying, hey, don't forget, he's also covering up the Epstein files in order to pull away from how bad the Iran war is going. So let's take a look at what we've got going on with the Hodge Twins and Alex Jones.
And just the other day at my brother's church, a guy came up to him, do not slow down. Keep pushing on this war. We did not vote for this. Everybody I talked to that voted for Trump is upset with him. So when he ran that poll on CNN that 100% of MAGA supports this.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. People that were voting for Trump, a lot of them were coming out and saying they didn't want any of these Middle East wars. And that's literally why they voted for Trump in the second term. Because in the first term when he ran, he was literally on a debate stage with Jeb Bush talking about how his brother shouldn't have took us into these pointless Middle Eastern wars. And he was running this time saying he's going to take us out of Ukraine. He's going to make sure that we don't start any Middle East wars. And look what's actually been happening. It's all been absolute nonsense, guys, because Donald Trump is completely under the thumb of Israel. There's no question about it. We have lost our president to another country, and this is completely on him. So the people making excuses, like even these guys who are extremely conservative, it isn't a question at this point of whether or not Trump is being controlled by a foreign agent. We're well past that. Trump is completely under the control of Israel, and that's why he's doing this, because this war doesn't benefit us whatsoever. The only person it's benefiting is Israel. Everybody else, this is a complete loss.
War. I was like, it's just a blatant lie in front of everybody. Yeah, and why would CNN of all networks put up that poll? How much pull does Trump have with these news networks? I used
That's
to
because
think
CNN is
right.
in on it too. They're all part of the establishment.
No. He didn't have pull before. He didn't have pull before. He didn't know about the Smith-Mundt Act and its repeal. He didn't know about not just Operation Mockingbird, but the actual national security stabilization acts and things. That's how Obama kept control of the media. Even when Trump was in, he didn't know. And by the way, I don't think it's good for Trump to run the media. But when he's like, I'll just take the license of, ABC or whatever as a late night comic, people go, that's crazy. That's tyranny. Well, yeah, they can actually do it. And he's been removing executives, blocking mergers. So they are now censoring people booing Trump.
Yeah, and when he's doing that, that is a violation of our First Amendment, which is something he is obviously supposed to be protecting, and he isn't. We're going to get freedom of speech. We're going to stop these endless wars. We're going to make America great again. Well, how's that actually turning out? Because gas is higher, everything's more expensive, the tariffs failed. Right now, Trump wants to bomb everybody. He wants to go to war with Mexico, Canada, Greenland, Venezuela, Iran, Lebanon. The list just keeps going on, guys, because Trump isn't actually interested in peace. He's not interested in keeping the costs down. And now even people on the MAGA side of things are starting to realize it, such as the Hodge Twins, Alex Jones, Candace Owens. And these people are getting attacked. Even Megyn Kelly was getting attacked lately for just tepidly going after Donald Trump, because the guy is a thin-skinned baby, just like the left was telling us. And that's what we've got to deal with now.
At the World Cup or whatever. And so it is happening. So the point is, Trump had this time, the advisors came and said, actually, sir, here's the keys of control. You see. So no, he never controlled the media before. It was the opposite. Now he's starting to actually get control of it. You see. But what he doesn't get is it's a dead horse. Almost no one watches it or believes it. But then you see Caroline Levitt saying, X is not the real world. Nothing real happens there. You mean video of an earthquake or videos of a missile hitting Israel or video of Trump talking? Some of it's real. Most of it's real. Some of it's crap. But it's actually the free, openest channels there are in Rumble. And so the idea that, it's just all fake. We don't care what's happening there. X and Rumble and all that stuff. YouTube has more video views than everything else in the world combined. So don't sit there and tell me, it's not real. All it is more people with more cameras showing more stuff they don't control.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like he ran on draining the swamp. It feels like he's the king of the swamp now. I may be totally wrong in saying that, but that's what it feels like. Yeah.
No, not totally wrong at all. The drain the swamp people, right now we have Jared Kushner over there with JD Vance, Trump's son-in-law, talking to Israel, and supposedly they're going to pressure them to stop bombing Lebanon and wrecking the ceasefire. Well, Jared Kushner is completely ruled by Israel, just like Donald Trump is. And so this whole thing, it's just a show, guys. There is no interest in actually stopping this war. The ceasefire is fake. The swamp is continued. And the same people that took us into Iraq are the exact same people that are running the show now.
Yeah, we've heard of the swamp
felt like
thing
total
in the movie.
betrayal.
It says it's the Swamp King.
Yeah, and then you got Don Bongoyo.
Yeah, he is the
He
Swamp
goes
King.
on with the FBI, and then he says the thing dearest and closest to his heart is Israel. Same thing for Ted Cruz. It's like what we're occupied. It's like, and then people try to defend that we're not occupied by this foreign agent, and they always say how Russia meddles in our elections and this and well, what are you talking about? We are occupied by Israel. They run all our foreign policy. Yeah, you don't win elections in the Senate or Congress without AIPAC support. I mean,
Yeah, he's right there. Almost never do the people who are standing up against AIPAC and the Israeli lobby actually win election. We have been 100% invaded by Israel in our government, and that's something that has to stop now. And the other thing that we need to stop is we need to make sure that we only have one citizenship. You can't have a dual citizenship in the United States anymore, and that's something we need to make happen immediately. Because right now, we have a bunch of people fleeing from Israel to come to the United States. Now, they start a war over there, and they're all for the war that they're going to send American soldiers to go die in, and then they run over here to safety. We can't have this anymore. You're either for the United States or you're for Israel, but you can't be for both because Israel is not only not a good ally, they are literally an adversary at this point.
difficult to do. I think a majority of people that's in office right now, besides Robert Massey, everyone else has taken money from AIPAC. Without that AIPAC money, you can't really win an election. And for us to be that close with a foreign nation is just a conflict of interest. And for them to keep telling us that they are our greatest ally, at this point, I think they're our biggest liability because being in bed with Israel and going to funding these foreign wars is just increasing our national deficit at a rate that, you know, we're never going to pay off. We're going to be bankrupt. Man, whenever I had friends that got in a lot of fights and a lot of trouble, yeah, and they brought that trouble my way, I would cut them off. Yeah, seriously. But Israel's brought us into all these wars. Yeah. They brought us into Iran. Yeah. And it's like, and they keep pushing this they're our biggest ally. It's just political spin because they own this country. Yeah. They own Trump. They're running Trump. Yeah. Bibi went to the White House I don't know how many times. I mean, what's up with these fake
like
videos?
7.
Is this guy dead or alive? Yeah, a lot of AI videos. These AI videos that's coming out. Like, I seen his ring, like, virtually disappear. Right. And then he had that cup of coffee, and it's like, it's about to spill the whole time, but it never spills. He drinks from it, and it stays the exact same way. Why are they putting these videos out? Yeah, and for Fox News to keep pushing this idea, I mean, I know radical Islam can be an issue. Yeah, I mean, radical Christianity can be an issue, but I got Muslim friends, and I think we have a lot of things in common with them. Like that.
Yeah, but let's talk about what is the country that is actually going around right now attacking its neighbors unprovoked, and what religion are they? There's bad people in literally every religion, and there's decent people in every religion. So I'm not going to come out here and decide which religion is better, because that definitely isn't for me. But let's be honest, if we're talking about who is causing the most problems, it's pretty clear, because right now it's not going to be the Islamic people, because all of the attacks that they're doing are literally in retaliation to the war that Israel started with our help and the help of our president, despite the fact that almost nobody in the country wants this except hardcore Trump slurpers. And these people are too far gone. If you're literally supporting Trump at this point and you know all of these things about the war, then you're not America first. So the people that are with Trump now and actually understand what he's doing, there's nothing that he's going to do that's going to actually change their mind. If the Epstein files didn't change your mind, if the fact that he was in them and he's now doing a huge cover-up to make sure that they're not released, and then on top of that, he's starting an unprovoked war, even though he ran against starting wars, then I guess you just don't care about policy that much and you just like the dude's personality. So there we have it, guys. Even people like the Hodge Twins and Alex Jones have given up on Trump. We're talking about how horrible of a job Trump has done, and literally everybody that has any common sense is fleeing the guy. The people that are staying with Donald Trump and supporting this war have really no interest in making sure that we're putting America first, and they're just following a cult of personality. And that's the uncomfortable truth, guys. So do me a favor, go ahead and hit like and subscribe and share the uncomfortable truths. I'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.